Liangelo Ball will play in the NBA this season, most likely for the Lakers by the end of the year. 2017-18 has been a great year for Cortical predictions. We correctly predicted the Thunder being bounced in the first round, the Cavs roster not gelling with IT, the Warriors beating Houston, and the Cavs losing in the championship to the Golden State Warriors.
Have I been wrong yet? Have I been wrong yet? No.
Luckily for Gelo, Cortical is striking again. First, let's take a look at the tail of the tape on Gelo. He's listed at 6'5", he's a guard forward, but I believe he's closer to 6'3" based on reports that have come out recently. His strengths are clearly scoring from almost anywhere and having a solid post-up game. He also seems to be in the right place at the right time on offense, which leads to easy buckets, and it's definitely something that shouldn't be overlooked in his game. Guys who seem to have a knack for where the ball is definitely perform well in the NBA, and this should not be underrated or overlooked. I also think Ball in the Family, his reality show, helped him improve his public image a lot. He comes across as very likable and down-to-earth in that series, and this was never the case when he was playing at Chino Hills. His spike in likability could also be just the result of him growing up and playing in Lithuania, and it was promising to see how he was able to bounce back after getting in trouble with the law in China. Defensively, he has great hands and timing, which allow him to deflect, steal, and block shots, essentially out of nowhere. I noticed this is one of his pre-draft scrimmages. This must have come from his time at Chino Hills, where they played a lot of 2-2-1 trapping zone. This forced him to play the passing lanes a lot and focus on getting a lot of deflections. All this ties into our next topic, Liangelo's weaknesses, and that's defense. I don't see him being able to defend people on the next level. He's too small to guard forwards, and definitely not anywhere near quick enough to deal with the amazing elite monster two guards of the NBA. Also, while he's the best shooter in his family, I feel the setup he uses to generate rhythm is a little too long. His father, LeVar, has been on record of saying, "Your best shot is your own shot." This philosophy clearly caused a lot of problems for Lonzo's shooting woes this season, and I think it might cause some issues for Gelo as they're going to be reluctant to change it. As for NBA comparisons, I definitely feel like he's in kind of the style of Carmelo Anthony. Stylistically only. He's not anywhere near the level of player that Carmelo is, but he has sort of that antiquated form of needing the ball in your hands to be effective, and a lot of ISO ball and shooting from anywhere, scoring from the triple threat, and posting up. But as far as overall effect on the game, I would compare him to George Niang of the Utah Jazz. I got a chance to see Niang play with the Santa Cruz Warriors many times up close in person, and basically what I see is an undersized power forward who plays like a two guard. Niang, like Gelo, is a lot smaller than listed, but the guy simply has a knack for scoring. I would even say that Ball compares favorably to Niang, especially since he's only 19 years old. But his defense is still very suspect. Liangelo is going to go undrafted, join the Lakers Summer League team, and have every opportunity to perform at his best in that system. He'll shoot very streaky, but he'll have a big enough game to be signed by the Lakers D-League affiliate, and maybe even earn a two-way contract. I get to take in a lot of Santa Cruz Warriors games, and it's been pretty amazing to see two-way players like Quinn Cook and Damian Jones play their way to the next level. They started over here in Santa Cruz, and now they have a championship ring. I believe the G-League style of play is perfectly suited for Gelo. The offense is a lot less structured, and he'll have plenty of opportunities to play with the ball in his hands. I think his time in Lithuania was good for him. He matured, got in a lot better shape, and the playing style at the professional level suited his game a lot better than playing at UCLA. I think he probably wouldn't have received much playing time until his junior year. Due to the fact that LeVar believed he was a one-and-done prospect, he probably would have been pulled by the end of that season. On the other end, if he were to stay at UCLA and have to play in a system, it wouldn't have gone well for him and his draft stock would have fallen. But mark my words, this guy's going to get called up by the end of the season to the Lakers, just like George Niang got called up to the Utah Jazz. Finally, don't underestimate the fact that the NBA is a business. The Summer League games he's going to play in are going to get the most attention of any non-drafted player of all time. The fact that his last name is Ball will only help him. I never thought that David Stockton was ever going to make it to the NBA, but he seems to be a legacy player for the Utah Jazz due to the fact that his father's John Stockton. No disrespect though, I think he's a really good player and I got a chance to see him a lot in the G League. Also, Magic Johnson, who's the president of basketball operations for the Los Angeles Lakers, has been on record of stating that he loves Lonzo Ball and is also going to want to keep him happy, so bringing in Liangelo will be a plus. Furthermore, if LeBron and Kawhi Leonard join up, which is starting to look like, this will almost guarantee Liangelo a roster spot. Their roster is going to be talented enough to gamble on an affordable, marketable prospect just like Gelo. Anyways guys, this is exactly how I see it going down. If you disagree, let me know in the comments below. I'm willing to bet with anybody also if you guys want to comment that. Just let me know and we can make those arrangements. But as always, thanks for watching the video and we'll see you on the next one.